When a young person turns 17, a storm of passion often rises within. It is not strange, not abnormal, and not sinful in itself. It is simply part of growing up in a world where God created human desire. But this passion, when left without direction, can easily become the greatest battlefield of a young life. The greatest struggle of most young men and women at that age is in the area of sexual temptation. Many churches and families avoid talking about it, but silence only deepens the struggle. A generation of young believers sits quietly in their seats, battling thoughts and feelings they are too ashamed to confess, thinking they are alone, when in reality, they are fighting a battle shared by nearly everyone. The truth is this: sexual desire is normal, but without the fear of God, it becomes a giant that enslaves. Like Goliath, it stands tall before young hearts and mocks them, saying, "Who can conquer me?" Many tremble before it, even older believers who have never learned to bring it under the authority of Christ. But God is still looking for Davids, young men and women who will stand up and say, "I come against this giant in the name of the Lord." Victory is not gained through willpower or shame but through a clean heart that fears God and depends on His strength. Look again at Joseph in Genesis 37. He was only 17, without a Bible, without a church, without a pastor, without the Holy Spirit poured out as we know Him today. Yet Joseph walked in purity and faith. How? Because he possessed something rare among the youth of his day: a deep reverence for God. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. It is not fear of punishment but a holy respect that refuses to grieve God's heart. That reverence shaped Joseph's reactions long before temptation came. When faced with sin in secret, he could say, "How can I do this great evil and sin against God?" Joseph's fear of God became the foundation for his future. Even as a slave, he dreamed prophetic dreams about the purpose God had for him. While others his age dreamed of pleasure or fame, Joseph's dreams were divine, born from a heart surrendered to God. Today, many young people live in a culture overflowing with impurity, images, songs, screens, and suggestions that pollute the mind. The battle for purity begins not in the body but in the imagination. The enemy plants small thoughts. One picture at a time, one click at a time, until the conscience grows dull. But purity is not impossible. It is not for a few saints. It is for every believer who truly fears God. When that fear fills the heart, lust loses its power. When God's presence becomes more real than temptation, victory begins. The story of Joseph reminds us that even a 17-year-old can live a holy life.